Hey, welcome back to Anti-King, and welcome back to yet another installment of Underappreciated Careers. Today we've got a special spooky edition for you as we will be covering the lovely Crystal Lowe, and more specifically, her run through 3 of the most iconic horror movies of the mid-2000s. Any of you who watched my Wrong Turn 2 video know I'm, pretty fond of Crystal Lowe. And while that love extends out to a solid career that includes over 27 movies and countless TV appearances, I do want to emphasize that this is a spooky episode, and we're only covering the spooky movies, besides her Children of the Corn movie, which was pretty awful, but does include a boobs. Lowe was born Jan K. Lowe in Vancouver, British Columbia, to a Scottish mother and Chinese father. In an interview in 2016, Lowe said that she wanted to be an actor since the age of 5, or at least as far back as she could remember. Crystal started her career as a model and got her first acting role at the age of 15 on Stargate SG-1. She then went on to do a handful of movies, including Get Carter, I Spy, and Going the Distance. But it was the role she took in 2006 that started off an era in her career that I feel she is still yet to match, when she took a role in Final Destination 3. In it, she plays Ashlyn, stuck-up preppy girl who's best friends with Ash Lee. Her quips are so bitchy and hilarious throughout, and I love that. But it's worth taking a moment to say that Crystal Lowe was undoubtedly, and unfairly in my opinion, typecast. While she plays the role extremely well, it's a bummer we didn't get to see her flex her acting chops a little bit with a more well-rounded horror character. Nevertheless, each of these movies feature her playing somewhat of an uptight, catty character. Here, she's a caricature of a 2000s wannabe fashionista, complete with whale tail and fuzzy tracksuit. Ashlyn is not necessarily a central character, but she does however have one of, if not the most memorable moment from this movie, with the tanning bed scene. The production went out of their way to make sure Lowe and co-star Sheilyn Simmons felt comfortable and safe on set. Simmons and Lowe often spent 10 to 14 hours a day together hanging out, trying to build the chemistry they felt was necessary for 2 lifelong best friends, and in the process became great friends themselves. The kill itself was done using regular LED lights rigged into an old tanning bed, and heavy latex prosthetics that Lowe and Simmons had a blast messing with. While her character might not have been essential to the movie's story, there's no doubt her character accounts for one of the movie, if not the franchise as a whole's, most memorable moments. Also, boobs. That same year, in 2006, she also starred in the first remake of Black Christmas, titled Black Xmas. I love this remake. As maligned as it is, I think it's absolutely terrific. It features a cast of supremely talented actors, all playing to their respective niches to a T. It's a movie that follows sorority sisters, reuniting at their house for the holidays, being stalked and murdered by Billy, a little boy who had an abusive mother who one day snapped and killed his entire family, right around Christmas time. Lowe plays Lauren, and while she once again can fall into the archetype of bitchy girl, she plays more of an ice queen here rather than the self-centered sort of spoiled bitchy she plays in Final Destination 3. Her chemistry with fellow leads Michelle Trachtenberg and Lacey Shea Bear is fantastic, and she's often the catalyst driving the interpersonal drama amongst these characters. She also once again has one of the most memorable scenes from the entire movie, and it once again is boobs. Are you starting to see a pattern here? Lowe's shower scene is easily one of the most memorable of the remake, and in a lot of ways is the jumping off point for all the action that follows. Black Xmas is a beautiful modern slasher that didn't get the love it deserved, and I think a lot of that came solely from carrying the qualifier of remake. This movie on its own is a ton of fun for any horror fan. It's got great practical effects, it's got over-the-top gore, it has a fun holiday setting, it's got hot girls, it's got legacy actors. It's a very good horror movie and a great slasher that didn't get the love it deserved because of a remake. Lowe then took a break from horror for one movie to play Hot Party Girl in Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer, and then quickly came back for the last of the movies we'll talk about here, Wrong Turn 2, Dead End. Lowe plays Elena, who is, you guessed it, stuck up and bitchy. The movie follows a Survivor-style reality show, and it's cast as they're picked off by a family of cannibals deep in the woods of Appalachia. Elena is an actress and feels above this lowbrow reality trash, and lets everyone know it. She's whipped to death by the jealous, horny cannibal couple, then later has her scalp used as a disguise, which I guess was pretty cool. In all, she played a key cog in a cast full of one-note characters. She's once again tasked with delivering the quick, funny quips, and once again, delivers. Crystal Lowe went on a terrific 3-film run as a scream queen between 2006 and 2007, but has appeared in 0 horror movies since, outside of a low-budget horror comedy titled A Little Bit Zombie, which I'll watch later. She was, however, in Hot Tub Time Machine in 2010, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. And surprise, surprise, boobs. She's since been in quite a few direct-to-VOD movies and has done about 10 Hallmark movies. It's unfortunate that her career has kind of fizzled as much as it has, because I think she has a real knack for the kind of characters she plays in these movies. On top of that, she really got typecast as just one certain kind of character, and I think she's a terrific actress. I think she deserves better than that. I would love to see her cast in a modern horror movie with a more well-rounded character, because I think she would really kill a more nuanced role. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you appreciated this weird, spooky edition of Underappreciated Career. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to put out a new video every couple of days throughout October. So yeah, a ton of fun horror content coming your way. I've got movies that you probably haven't seen that are really good. I've got a couple short reviews kind of letting you know whether or not something's worth watching. I have another one of these planned for later this month, but I'm not sure how it's going to work out, so I'm not really going to announce it just yet. And yeah, I guess that's it. Just stay tuned. A lot of fun spooky stuff coming up. Yeah. Stay safe.